Yes, now it has been started. Fine. Helen, welcome you all. Guys, this is the first demo session that we are going to have to walk you through about this particular course, so that what we are going to offer in this particular course, how this course is going to be benefited you, who can attend this particular course, and what are the advantages of this particular set of technology that we are going to learn as part of this particular course curriculum. Okay. Along with me, guys, we have two admins. They might be reaching out to you time and time. Okay, they may be reaching out to for collecting some sort of inputs. They may be sharing some sort of form with you. Request everyone to respond back to them, filling up that particular form. They will be sharing the link. Request everyone to select that particular link and fill that particular form. That will be helpful for you to get registered with our institute, and it will be convenient for them as well to reach out to you to address any of your queries. Okay. As part of this particular demo session, guys, just to have an uninterrupted session, I have kept everyone on to mute, okay, where you will not be able to unmute yourself. But in case you have any doubts or queries or any questions, please feel free to connect with me. Just raise your hand and I will unmute and take your queries. Okay. Guys, as part of this particular training demo session, we will be taking all your doubts in the last as well. Okay, so feel free to note down your points or any queries or doubts that you have encountered during this particular demo session. And we will love to address and answer all your doubts and queries by end of this particular session. Okay. Guys, this particular session is going to be generally 1.5 hour. Just request everyone to be into the session till the last, so that you will be getting a complete insight about this particular training, so that it will be helpful for you to understand and make a effective decision whether to pursue this particular training or you have to choose from any other career path. Okay. So guys, starting with this particular training, this training has been divided into these particular 4 bullet points. One is the prerequisites, functional area, technical area, and the Oracle Integration Cloud. So guys, this particular training is a complete real-time hands-on training. First of all, this is a hands-on training. Whatever the theory that we are going to tell, that is along with the training and the practical demonstration that we are going to do. Okay. And this particular training is for everybody who's going to willing to have their career into the IT. And we will be providing you all the prerequisites, all the internal, external material and everything will be provided. So proceeding that, guys, we will go one by one about these particular training to walk you through before we actually demonstrate what we are going to teach, how we are going to teach, and what sort of offerings that we are going to open. Okay. So guys, first part is prerequisites. Talking about the prerequisites, guys, it is very important that as a somebody who's investing your time, efforts, and energy, it's something that is important to know is you. Okay. It is something you guys, who you are. You are somebody from this particular set of people, guys. You might be a college student, you may be a fresher, you may be a somebody who's looking for an internship. You are the person who might be having some sort of gaps into your career. Okay. And you may be returning back to some sort of professional career. You may be an IT or non-IT aspirants. You may be switching from IT to non-IT or non-IT to IT, or you may be looking out for some sort of relaxed sort of work environment where your work will be monitored and appreciated, and you will be getting a more opportunities also. Okay. You may be a IT professional or any sort of working professional, guys, who want to willing to switch your domain. You may be into a .NET or Java or mobile development or Azure or Microsoft or PowerPoint, anything you may be, and you want to switch to some more reliable sort of IT domain. And you may be already into the same sort of technology related to the Oracle or ERP technology, and you want to pursue to build your skills to have some career achievements. You want to look for some sort of promotions, you want to look for job change. So anybody who belongs to these set of categories, this particular course has been designed to address your sort of doubts and your learning journey using this particular course. Okay. Then guys, if you are from any of these particular categories, why you will choose us, or why you will choose Fusion, or why you will choose this particular training, that is very important for you to understand. So going to this, guys, why is a very important point that you should need to understand. So this particular training, the purpose of this particular software that we are going to use, that will give you 100% secure job. There is a no recession, guys. Once you get into the Oracle related technology, this particular job profile is a recession-free technology. It will offer you best pay package. It will give you an on-site opportunity. In case you have the aspirations to move to Gulf, if in case you have the aspirations to go to Canada, US, Germany, Australia, Singapore, okay, any of the multinational locations that you want to look for some sort of assignments of job opportunities or visas, it is the best sort of course that will offer the on-site opportunity. Guys, this is a learning that is a recession free. It doesn't matter whether there is a economy down or up. As a professional, I have seen 3 recessions into my career. I am holding around 20 years of experience. I have seen 3 recessions, and none of the recession has impacted my like experience, my work profile, or any of my assignments which are going on will not be getting impacted. Okay, so guys, these are the major areas because of which you could choose this particular sort of just. So that is the major reason that we should need to opt for this particular training. Okay, this is very important, guys, that before you going into any of the training, you should be having a clear cut understanding and picture that, okay, why should you use this particular training? Why you should be able to get, what are the benefits that you are going to draw? So guys, talking about what benefits you will draw, the benefits are you will be working into tier 1 corporate employees. You will not be working with any small scale industry or very small organization. The clients of this particular software are multi-million conglomerates like Reliance Group, like HDFC Bank, like Indigo Corporations, like Emirates Airlines, like GE. Okay, you name any of the biggest of the organization, those organizations are using this particular software. So you will be getting an opportunity to work with any of these biggest of the companies. You will not be working into small companies or medium-sized sort of companies. Okay. Moving ahead, guys, it is also important for you that before you plan for this particular course, you understand from whom you're taking this particular course. So guys, we as a Premier Technology and Oracle Technology Institutes, why you will choose us? Talking about we guys, we are almost 10 years into this particular profession. We are having 100,000 subscribers into our YouTube and other different sort of networking sites. Okay, we have trained almost 20,000 plus professional. We are specialized only into the Oracle related technology. We are not training any other things. We are only specialized into the market who are training into the Oracle related technology. Guys, you can trust us as a reliable career partner. The association to get associated as a student with us, it is not only for this particular training, but you can rely us as a career transformation partner. We can help you and support you in your career building path in all matters. Okay, guys, we have a large pool of trained consultants. Since you have seen that, okay, we have trained almost 20,000 professionals. So every organization, we have a large connections, large pool of consultants. If you go and join any company, any sort of team, you may be find some of the individuals who are already knowing to us or being trained into by our institute. Okay, in addition to that, guys, we have large pool of IT MNCs which has been associated with us as a corporate trainer. We are a reliable corporate trainer to them. So being as a corporate trainer, they trusted us, they trusted our course structure, they trusted us as a trainers. So they will come back to us for large pool of inventories of the jobs that they have to fill in. So we will be directly getting a direct opportunities and inputs from those particular recruiters to fulfill those particular positions. So we will be directly helping you out, guys, to get you placed into those particular organization. Guys, this particular training is 100% real-time training. It is not any demo thing that we are going to cover. A real-time projects, real-time sort of scenarios, real-time sort of work will be provided in this particular training. And guys, talking about the trainers, we are having a professional trainers. Everyone is having 15 to 20 years of experience. All are working into the real-time MNCs as a solution architect or a solution design architect, okay, or an ERP architect. That sort of profile of trainers that we are having. Okay. Moving ahead, guys, as part of this particular training, next portion is to understand what this particular training is all about, what you are going to have this for this particular training. So guys, having this particular training, very important to know, guys, this is a online training. The mode of the training is online. The timing will be 8:30 p.m. IST. The frequency will be daily. We will be planning to have the training on Monday to Saturday. It will cover almost 45 plus hours of training. It may go to 45, 50, 54, something like that. Okay. And the course fee of this particular training is 25,000 as the moment. Okay. Now, guys, considering all these benefits, all these key factors that we have understood, but the key factor that is very important for you to understand what the trainer is, whether the trainer is capable, whether you will be trusting your trainer, whether he is capable to give you that sort of experience and that sort of expertise that you're looking for. So talking about the trainer, guys, myself, Piyush Jain, I'm having 18 plus years of experience entirely into Oracle and related technology. I am currently working as a senior solution architect. I have a prior experience with TCS, Oracle, and General Electrics. This is a short profile about me, guys. And I'm having almost 21 years of a corporate training experience. Initially, I have started to train into Java, .NET, SQL, PLSQL. I am a trained CDEC professional. So that is a little brief about me, and I will be conducting entire training. There will be no switching of the trainer or something. The entire training will be conducted by me. So you will be getting all the things from a single trainer in the same flow, same repo, and same sort of approach. Okay. Now, guys, next thing which is very important for you to understand, like, okay, as part of this particular request set, what you are going to get, okay, what we are going to get as part of this particular training, that is very important, guys. You understood that, okay, this training belongs to you, why you are going to choose, you have decided that, okay, this is something meeting to your expectation. You understood that, okay, we are a reliable partner. You understand what this mode of training, as per your calendar, as per your curriculum, it is suiting to your requirement. You find that, okay, trainer is also good. But apart from these parameters, guys, it is very also important for you to understand that what we are going to offer as part of this particular curriculum, what you are going to get. So what you are going to get, guys, there are certain things that you will be getting a lifetime access from us. What sort of things that you are going to get as a lifetime, guys? You will be getting a recorded videos. Whatever the training that we are going to conduct, we will be having our own LMS system. We are recording our training videos on daily basis. We are recording our trainings on a record daily basis, and those videos will be available to you lifetime. Okay, it's not that, okay, you can access those training videos during the training only, but throughout the life you will be getting whatever the lecture notes that we are going to prepare. You will be getting for each of the technology that we are going to learn. For each of the technology that we are going to learn, guys, we will be providing you the interview questions. So you will be getting a opportunity and that sort of prerequisites, that what sort of interview questions may be coming into that particular technology. You will be getting that. In addition to that, guys, for these particular trainings, whatever the material, whether that material is Oracle provided material or a custom material, whether that material which currently we hold as part of this particular course material, or any material, maybe some new advancement making, maybe we have created some more documents, we have created some more reference point. So all those material, whether it's a currently available or any material which is available in near future, will be provided to you. Lifetime access for these sort of things will be getting as part of enrolled student with this training program. Okay. Guys, in addition to that, what you are going to get, you will be getting some periodic access. What is this periodic access, guys? You will be getting a Fusion stable application. This is the application that we are going to learn as a technical consultant. So we definitely need this particular access. We need this particular application to train our resources, to practice different things. So we will be providing 5 months of 5 months of stable instance. Okay, that once you create anything, it will remain with you for 5 months. It is not going to be changed. Okay, so that you can rely and practice onto this environment. In addition to that, you will be getting 5 months of Fusion Vision application. That is a changeable environment. Every week or 10 week, it will be getting refreshed. So whatever the new features, whatever the new upcoming things coming from the Oracle, that will be also available into your instance, so that in case you want to practice something, you can use that. In addition to that, guys, since this particular training is completely a mix of Oracle Fusion as well as the OIC. We will be providing you the access for OIC server also for 2 months. Okay. So guys, this particular access will be provided only for a periodic time. It is not a lifetime access. During the course of training, this course of training will be for certain point, maybe 1 to 2 months, and over and above you will be getting an access for these particular servers also. Okay. So it will be helpful for you to practice and therefore and do different things while you are attending the interviews. You get some sort of queries, you can practice, implement those sort of solution also. Okay. Hope this is clear. And as part of this particular training, the next part is, it is very important what sort of services that we can offer. Okay. So guys, as part of this particular training program, to all our valued students, we are going to provide you a real-time job assistance. As we said that, okay, we have a large pool of association with recruiters. We have a large pool of pre-trained consultant deployed into different companies. So we will be regularly getting an update of different positions, different openings. Okay. So we will be assisting you to get you placed into the dream opportunities that you are looking for. We have a sample resumes. These sample resumes are of the actual trained professionals, actual working professionals. So we will be sharing a pool of those particular sample resumes that will be of a real-time consultant that you can refer to prepare and get an idea that how you are going to prepare your resumes. Okay. We have a dedicated career counseling team that will be available on call, or you can visit our premises as well for any sort of career counseling to help you and support you in some sort of your you can say experience, some sort of references, some sort of you can say mock interviews. All these sort of facilities we are going to offer as part of this particular training. Okay. In addition to that, guys, if you are looking for some sort of own job support, that can also be discussed at the end of this particular training. Once you get deployed or something, you can reach out to Kumar or you can reach out to admin, and as per the availability and the requirement, we can support those particular things. And since we have a large pool of consultant, we have an association with different sort of mid-size to large size of companies, and they have been regularly reaching out to us for some sort of interns or anybody who's an expert and looking for an additional sort of income. So for that particular thing, we will be assisting and providing you freelancing opportunities time to time. Once we are getting an opportunity, we will be sharing those sort of opportunities as well. Okay. In addition to that, guys, in terms of communication, what you are going to get once you get enrolled into this particular program, there will be a training coordinator, or you can say admin. You can reach out to for any of your queries or any sort of access issues or any sort of training related update. You can reach out to admin directly. In addition to that, for your particular batch, we will be going to create a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group will be remaining there for lifetime. Okay, we are not going to remove that, so that any update that we need to publish with you, share with you, that we can share, and you can also reply back to us and reach back to us. Okay. In addition to that, guys, I am thrilled to announce that, okay, this time we are offering and going through this early bird offer. This early bird offer, everyone who's going to attend this particular training and got yourself enrolled today, you will be getting an additional discount of 2,000. So your fees will be not 23,000, it will be 23,000 instead of 25,000. In addition to that, guys, this access that we are going to offer initially for this access that we are going to offer initially for 5 months, this access you will be getting, this access you will be getting for 7 months. Okay. This is the early bird offer, guys. I request everyone should take a good advantage of this, because this particular fusion system is very expensive system. Per user license is expensive, almost 2 to 3,000 per month is the license cost. Okay. So it will be helpful and useful for you. If you're getting additional 2 months of instance, you will be able to refer and practice at your own. Okay. I believe this is the basic prerequisite about this particular course. Okay, that what you are going to get and all, before we will be actually going into the actual little bit more detail about this particular course. What is this particular course is all about? What are the applications that we are going to learn? Okay, so moving ahead, guys, it is very important that, okay, through this particular training, we are going to learn one software. What is that software, guys? That software name is Fusion. That is a product of Oracle company. Oracle is a company through which has multiple softwares. One of the software that we are going to learn as part of this particular training, that is the Oracle Fusion Cloud application. The software name is a Oracle Fusion Cloud application. Okay. And what is this Oracle Cloud application, guys? This particular software is called Enterprise Resource Planning software. This particular software is called Enterprise Resource Planning. So breaking these particular three words, guys, what we are going to have, we have one is the enterprise, one is resource, and one is planning. So what this particular software is meant for, this is the pre-built software built by Oracle company and readily available to you to purchase and use. So any company, like suppose TCS wants to purchase this particular software, TCS will purchase this software from Oracle. And why they are purchasing this software? Enterprise means TCS or Tata Sons is the big companies. Big companies are called enterprise. They have multiple line of businesses. Tata Sons is purchasing this software from Oracle, and they are purchasing this software to manage their resources. What are the resources, guys? In any business, we have mainly three type of resources. One is manpower. Manpower means employees. The person of the company are their resources. Second thing is any business that you're running, there must be some money being involved. Some financial matters are there. And any business that you have been involved, there is something you need to do, some sort of sale purchase. You must be having some sort of material. You must be having some sort of products that you will be dealing. Like if we see Tata Motors, so Tata Motors may be having some pool of employees. They may be having a product called, suppose Tata Indigo. They may be selling that particular product. After they make the sale of that particular product, they will be receiving some money. They may be paying to their vendors. They may be purchasing some raw material. For that, they need some software. They need some sort of application where they are supposed to manage any sort of resources in terms of money, manpower, and material. Okay. So guys, this software Fusion as an application, this Fusion application is one of the enterprise application. Okay. So if we say, do we have the only Fusion as the only application? No. Guys, there may be other applications also. There may be Oracle as a company. If we say, like suppose if you open here Oracle, let's suppose there is a company called Oracle. This company is having so many of the softwares into this same sort of field. Oracle itself is having some software. One of the software is Oracle EBS. One of the software name provided by Oracle is PeopleSoft. One of the software is JD Edward. These are the different softwares provided by Oracle. Similar to Oracle, guys, there may be a possibility that there may be some other companies also. Like there is a company called SAP. There is no foundation that someone cannot build those software. SAP is also having some of their products. Like SAP has their product called SAP has their own product called SAP. SAP has one product called SAP Analytics. They have one product called CPI. They have one product called SuccessFactor. Same way, there is one company called Workday. There's one company called, let's suppose, Salesforce. They have their own product called Cloud HCM. Okay. So guys, what has happened? These all are the product based companies. These are the different companies that they have different products. What these companies are specialized into, these are the companies who makes the software, which softwares are the enterprise resource planning sort of software. Okay. So if these companies has the product, same company may be having different product. Definitely, if we have different product by same company, some may be having some sort of advantages, disadvantages. Some may be having very specialized into some category. Each of these software may be having some benefits or some you can say uniqueness. So as per the companies, suppose Tata Sons wants to purchase one sort of enterprise resource planning software. How they will purchase? They will not directly go to Oracle and purchase this software or this software. They will not directly go to SAP and purchase this software. They will raise some sort of RFP. They will request for planning, request for quotation. They will go to the market and they will say that, okay, we are this requirement, we are looking one sort of software. So all these companies who are having the software, they will be notified. They will reach to Tata Group. They will say that, okay, for your requirement, this is the best software that will suit to your requirement. They will conduct the demo for them. They will take the requirement. They will do second round of demo, third round of demo. Like this, all these company will conduct the demo as per the request from Tata Sons. Tata Sons has their own team of consultant. They will evaluate all these software. They will give the marking. They will give the rating, and maybe at certain time they will understood that, okay, as per our requirement, this is the software that we want to purchase, or this is the software that we want to purchase. So they will make a deal and buy this particular software. Like this will happen. So guys, how and what the tool name is Fusion? Why this Fusion will come into picture? Guys, what has happened? Oracle is almost 5-decade old company specialized into the ERP sort of softwares only. So Oracle is working across the globe, across the geography, across different sort of customers, different kind of industry like healthcare industry, hospitality industry, research industry, educational industry, defense industry. It has a vast sort of experience. It has their own different sort of products. And similarly, Oracle has studied other tools, other companies, other softwares also. And what Oracle come into a decision that they understood that, okay, let's come of one product. One product, let's come up, that is a fusion, we need to call it. This is the best of the best. What it took, Oracle studied and implemented all the features which are available into their own companies, into their own product. Whatever the best feature available into all these 4 products, they pick those features and put it into this new software. In addition to that, any of the competition software that they will be having, and they found that, okay, this is very good software, this is having this particular feature which is good, they studied that particular feature and they have implemented also this. So what has happened, that's the name Fusion will come into picture, that it is a combination of all best of the best practices. So as part of this particular training program, guys, what software we are going to learn? We are going to learn and work onto this particular software. Okay. Especially guys, one thing that I would like to tell you, might some of the participants here in this group may be having any of the ERP experience. Most of them, you may be having an experience from Oracle EBS or PeopleSoft. Okay, please understand that this particular training is not something to correlate with this software. This is an entire new software. Maybe certain features which are available into Oracle, something into PeopleSoft, something into this will be available here, but the entire architect, the way that these feature has been implemented, the way these particular features which are working here may not work here. Maybe there is a different approach. It's like either you know how to drive the car. Okay, but here if we are learning this particular software, we are not driving the car, we are becoming a pilot here. So although we know, we say that, okay, we are already driver, but we are not interested to drive here, we are becoming a pilot. So driving and pilot both are different mindset, different skills, different sort of capabilities, different sort of features. So here whatever your previous experience, that will help you, but everything will not be available to you directly here. Like in riding a car, you may be having a wheel, sort of steering wheel, but to ride a plane, there is no steering wheel, there is a joystick or handle, something like that. Okay. So guys, once we understood these particular things, and if we go like, there is a HCM related software, any of these software guys may be capable to provide you to manage any of these resources. Maybe some software like is very good to manage manpower, some may be very good with money, some may be very good to manage supply chain related things. But in a nutshell, all software has been designed in such a way that they will be managing all these 3 resources. But in actual, once you are start using the features of the software, we get to know that okay, some software is capable into one particular thing good, some software maybe in some other category it is good. So accordingly the companies will make a choice, purchase the software, and then starting using that particular software to manage their businesses. Okay, so guys, if we talk about these particular software, it is just to give you an highlight what these particular softwares are meant for. This is not an actual training that we are going to cover, but drilling down to this, guys, we will be having different sort of modules. Okay, like guys, if we are supposed to manage in Tata Sons, we have 20,000 employees. To manage the 20,000 employees, guys, we must need some software to hire the employees. Like we need some recruiting software. Once the employee has been hired, we need some sort of software to manage their employees. Like we want to promote an employee, we want to transfer the employee, we want to terminate an employee, we want to add their dependent details, we need the employees to check their leave balance, we need the employees to download their pay slip. These are the work that they need to do. So for that we need any software, we need any module, any software that from where the employees are going to apply different sort of leaves. There may be some requirement that okay, every employee to be paid on monthly basis, so we need a software for payroll. Every employee will be getting a compensation increment maybe every 6 months or every 1 year. Every employee may be put it into some sort of performance evaluation, like every 3 months the performance will be evaluated and employee will be provided some sort of rating. Based on that rating, their compensation for the next year will be decided. So guys, these are the different sub softwares, or we will say a different sort of modules into an ERP application. So guys, what has happened in any of the ERP application, we have three major product families. HCM is one product family, financial is product family, supply chain is one product family. Each of these product family has different sub modules. Okay, there may be 10-20 different submodules also. Okay, our job as part of this particular training is not to learn these modules or submodules. We are not focusing on to learn the functional training. This is a technical training. What has happened, although if Tata Sons has purchased this particular software called Fusion, as part of Fusion they have purchased the HCM track only. Okay, Tata Sons says that okay, I am purchasing Fusion to manage my employee data. While I purchase SAP as a software, in SAP there is a software called SuccessFactors. I will purchase this particular software to manage my financial transaction. If that is the agreement, that is two software has been purchased by Tata Sons. Then what has happened? There may be some exchange of the data between happen from the Fusion HCM system and SAP SuccessFactors system. Some data has to be shared. Like suppose some employee who's working here, this employee Piyush Jain who's working, he sold some car for Tata Sons. So who sold this car? Okay, one car has been sold at a cost of 10,000 rupees. The total profit is 20,000 rupees. Who arranged that profit for this Tata Sons? Maybe this person Piyush Jain who's having an employee ID 101. So guys, this is a different software. This is a Fusion software, and these financial transactions are being getting executed into this software. So how this software will get to know that who has sold this particular car? The person with the employee ID 101 is sold the car. So there has been different applications, different sort of software involved into bigger organization, and to have that data exchange happening between two different people, same way the information should need to be exchanged between two or more applications. So once we exchange the data, once we make the information available from one application to another application, that is called synchronization, or we will say interfacing the data. We are sending the data from one application to another application. Because guys, no matter, it doesn't matter that Fusion said and claim that okay, I am the world class software, you purchase me and I will handle and manage entire operations of your business. I will give you the capability to manage your employees, I will give you the capability to manage your financial matters, and I will give you the capability to manage your products also. But maybe the companies has choose differently, they have thought differently. They thought that, okay, we does not have a budget to purchase all these softwares. Okay, we have only the budget to buy HCM. While we have already purchased last year SAP, we will continue to manage our financials through that software. We have already have the Oracle EBS. We will continue with Oracle EBS to manage our supply chain related data. That can also happen. So guys, while companies are using three different softwares to manage three different kind of resources, but there is some sort of integrations required, some sort of data to be exchanged between these three applications. For that, we definitely require some integration between these applications. That is the reason, guys, as part of this particular course curriculum, we are not only learning, and we have not designed this particular course curriculum only for Fusion, but we are designing this particular course to provide you the real-time hands-on experience to claim yourself that, okay, you are a Oracle integration specialist also. You are going to learn Oracle integration also as part of this particular training. Okay. So guys, moving ahead, if you are clear with this, and slowly we will be making you understand what these particular tools are all about, what is the story and background about this particular tool, how the Fusion will come into existence. And now guys, if you learn Fusion, very good, we have learned Fusion. Okay, but as a consultant, once we join any company, guys, it is very important that, okay, I'm going to be a Fusion trained consultant. Okay, then what will be the different kind of consultants available into any of the companies? So guys, what we are going to have, you can either be a functional consultant. What is functional consultant? We will be able to understand and learn over a part of this particular training. Or you can be a technical consultant, you can be a techno-functional consultant. A techno-functional consultant is, it's a mix of both of these. A- any techno-functional consultant is highly in demand. Okay, and the combination of technicality and functionality, the person who knows the functional work also and he knows the technical work also. What is the functional work, what is the technical work, that we will be seeing and understand over a period of time in this curriculum. Okay, so guys, these people who are an expert of both the domain, the companies maybe look for somebody who knows 30% technical work and 70% functional work. Companies may be looking for somebody who's more inclined toward the functional. Companies may be looking for somebody who's more inclined toward the technical and less functional. Or companies may look for somebody who's 50-50, who knows both the work 50-50. Or companies may look for somebody who's the consultant who's 100% functional. Okay, this is also in demand. Companies may be looking for the consultant who says that, okay, I am 100% technical, I don't know functional things, I am 100% technical. These are the different kind of roles, guys, that once you learn this particular software, you may be a techno functional, you may be a functional, you may be a technical. As part of the opportunities, as part of the work profile, as part of the alignment and assignment within your team or the companies where you have been getting hired, you may be getting an opportunity to work as a different kind of consulting roles. Okay, in addition to that, guys, over a period of experience, once you implemented multiple softwares for different client customers, you will be gaining some experience, maybe 10 years, 12 years into this line, you may become an architect. Architect is somebody who knows in and out about this particular software, Fusion software. He knows how the software has been built, what are the different capabilities of the software, what is the architect of this particular software, how to design different sort of solutions for the customer, how to change and support the customer with their problem statement to provide different sort of custom solutions to the uh, customer. That is the purpose and through which we are going to create and call as ourselves as an architect. Okay. In addition to that, guys, once you join any sort of company as a consultant, like suppose I'm a technical consultant, it is very important for you to understand, like suppose Accenture or HCL or TCS is hiring a Fusion technical consultant. Okay, I am a Fusion trained technical consultant. I am joining TCS. What sort of client, what sort of project that TCS is having currently? Guys, TCS may be having an implementation project. What is an implementation project, guys? Example maybe like suppose you first time going to the market and you want to configure your desktop. Okay, so you want to configure your desktop, you are configuring the desktop first time. So you are implementing your desktop, you are creating your desktop, or you can consider that implementing a software means the implementation project is sometime you are creating a new house. That is, you are starting everything from the scratch. There is a land, piece of land, and you are building your own house. That is a constructing of new house is a implementation. Second kind of project is, guys, enhancement project. What has happened? There may be company like Tata Sons is the company. They have purchased Oracle Fusion. They have implemented the software in the year 2021. They are using this software. They are very much satisfied this particular software. Suddenly they realize that okay, the capability of the software is not that appropriate, or their scope of work has improved into year 2021. When they have implemented this software to manage their human capital management, they have only 2 lakh employees. Now their employees are 3.5 lakh. They want to enhance the software, some more functionality. Or at that time when they have implemented this software, they have only implemented, maybe they have only implemented only suppose human capital management, while now in year 2025 the Tata Sons wants to implement, along with HCM they want to implement financials also. Or at the time when they have implemented only core HRMS and absence. Now they want to implement payroll. That is called as enhancement. Once the companies are enhancing the capability of the software, like guys, suppose you have constructed the house, now you want to add one more floor, that is called enhancement. Third category of project that we are going to have, that is upgrade. Like guys, suppose upgrade is something that okay, everything is okay, you have the house that is having a floor, that floor is having tiles, but you want to upgrade the standard of that particular house, you are changing the tiles to the marbles. Or upgrading means, guys, there is an operating system, okay, in your mobile phone or in your desktop, you are upgrading the OS from the version 2.1, you are moving to version 3, something like that. That is called upgrades. So what has happened, guys? Once you purchase this particular software, Oracle is going to give you enhanced feature, more new and new features are coming, and all those features are free of cost. Once you purchase Oracle HCM cloud software, whatever the enhancements, whatever the new features are coming from the Oracle, that will be made available to you as a client free of cost. So to use those features, guys, you need to do some changes, some configuration, some work that you are supposed to do. So you have to run the projects to implement those changes. That is called upgrade projects. Okay. Then next thing is support project, guys. Support project is a life cycle. In the life cycle of the project, different type. This is the lifeline, guys. Okay. Any software that is an implementation project. Suppose Tata Sons has purchased Oracle, they required 6 months of time to implement the software. 6 months is done. Then what you will do as a consultant, they will release you. Okay, because their job is done. After 2 years, they again want you, they will again hire you or deploy you to enhance the software. But if you are a part of a support team, what will happen? Oracle has purchased this software. They are satisfied with this software. This software is running on a daily basis. While using this particular software, there may be certain errors coming, some sort of issues has been encountered. So to overcome those issues, there is a specialized team of consultant deployed into a support project. Support project will be 3 years contract, 5 years contract, like this. And whatever the real time issues which has been reported, we as a consultant, we will be supporting these companies to overcome those particular issues. Okay. Next kind of projects that we are be encountering, that is a data migration support project. Guys, it is like suppose you have purchased a new mobile phone. You already have one mobile phone. Earlier you are having a Samsung mobile phone. You have purchasing a Apple mobile phone. You have to migrate your all your contacts. You want to migrate all your photos, all your contact details from your old phone to new phone. Same way, guys, these companies might be earlier using, Tata Sons was using some of the software. Tata Sons may be using one of the software called Oracle EBS. Now they have purchased a new age software called Fusion. So what they said that, okay, I am migrating, I am using this software. Future onwards, I will be using this software, but I want all the data which is available into this software to be migrated into this software. That kind of project are called, guys, data migration projects. And as part of this particular training, what is the configuration, what are the enhancement, what are the different sort of support work, and mostly this data migration activity, whatever the different sort of tools and techniques which are available to us, that all we are going to learn as part of this particular training. Okay. Next, guys, we became a technical consultant. We understood that, okay, TCS is hiring a technical consultant for one of the implementation project for Emirates Airlines. We applied and we get selected. So guys, we, being as a technical consultant, we may be having different sort of designation or different sort of work profile within a team. The project team that we are going to have as a technical consultant, we may be working as a subject matter expert, that we are an expert in our domain. We have been designated as a subject matter expert, or we as a technical consultant, we will be called to do the data extraction whenever there is some technology is required to extract the data from the system. We are an expert to extract the data, or you could be an expert to do bulk data load. You may be an expert to provide the solution. You may be an expert to do the customization or some sort of configuration sort of work. We may be an expert to establish the integration, that data will be coming from one system and made available to another system, like from Oracle to SAP. We may be a project as a technical person, but I will be designated as a project manager or delivery manager, program manager, or I am working as a business analyst. I will go and sit with the client, understand their requirement, document those requirements, come back to the solution architect, explain those things to the solution architect. Solution architect will build the solution. Solution architect will explain that solution to the functional consultant. Functional consultant will explain those things to the configuration specialist. Configuration specialist will configure the things. One configuration specialist configure the things. They want some data to be created. Then either this MDM team will create the data manually, or they will call a technical consultant who will load the data through some sort of technology. Sorry. So these are the different sort of work profile. These are the different sort of roles as a technical consultant or a functional consultant that we may be working in different sort of organization in different sort of projects. Okay. So guys, this is a prerequisites. Okay. And these are the things which are very important for you to understand. Based on these particular things, you will be getting a base understanding that what this particular course is all about, who's going to train you this particular course, what you are going to get out of this particular course, what are the benefits that you can make of this particular course, why this particular software itself is important. So guys, as I said, that okay, this particular training is a recession free training. This particular software is recession free training. Okay. So guys, now understand, suppose there is a Maruti is a company, there is a recession, they want to shut down their operation. Okay. So they may be firing all the employees. So if you're working as a fusion technical person, what has happened? Maruti Corporation is having 50,000 employees. There may be out of those 50,000, there may be 100 HRs who are handling all these 50,000 employees. To terminate or fire all the employees, there may be some work to be done into the system, right? They need to search the employee, they need to fill in some data, they need to put some comments, they need to decide their salary, they need to give their full and final, they need to check their leave balances, they need to give the salary for the pending leave. There has been lot of work that has to be done by the HR. So suppose Maruti Corporation is shutting down their operation due to recession by the end of this particular month. Today is 22. On 31st, they have to shut down their operation. Can Maruti 100 HR manage all their 50,000 employees to do the full and final payment for all these employees? No. What they're looking for, they look for the technical consultant who will pitch in, and they will help them to expedite the work through some sort of technology, because manually they cannot do this work. Okay. So guys, if there is a recession, in that recession also the people has to be terminated. Who are the last people who to be terminated? We. Because if we are not there into the company, if we are not there to support them as a technically, they could not be able to terminate the employee also. Same way, guys, if you're working into a fusion technical supply chain consultant, so already there is a recession, there is already a shortage of fund. So in the recession, the companies may be selling their products. Definitely they may be selling at the cheaper rate. They might to generate some sort of you can say better deals for the customer to generate the capital. So if at anyhow they are selling, either they are selling their products or they are selling their factories, they may be selling their raw material, they may be selling their assets, they may be selling their machinery, they may be selling their warehouse, something they are selling. If something is selling, guys, that means they have to get a credit of the money. Who will be manage that money? The kind of consultant that we are having, which are managing the financial domain of these companies, they will be the last person who will be fired, because they have to handle and manage all these resources there. Okay, clear, guys? That is the reason, guys, I am claiming that this is 100% recession free job. I have never seen anybody who's an ERP consultant in last 3 years of my in last 20 years of my career, where I have seen 3 recession. I have never experienced anyone that, okay, someone is asked who's from the ERP domain, that, okay, they are struggling due to the recession. Okay. Clear, guys? So, guys, before we move into the actual course content, in addition to that, what we have discussed, okay, as we said that, okay, we will be providing you a WhatsApp group. Okay, so guys, just to inform you, we will be creating these sort of WhatsApp group. Each WhatsApp group will be created for lifetime. You will be getting an access for all the WhatsApp group. In each of these WhatsApp group, guys, you will be seeing that, okay, on a regular basis, we are putting across different sort of job openings. We have a large pool of consultant and association where we are regularly getting an opportunity for a technical and functional resources, and we are providing all our consultant. You will see all these are different sort of companies. It's not that the same message that we have put it across all the times. Okay, so we will be assisting you with these sort of things as part of this particular training, guys. As we said that, okay, we will be providing you the system access. So guys, as part of this particular system access, we have our own learning LMS portal. You will be getting that LMS portal to get all those video recordings. Guys, we have a Zoom. You will be connecting with the Zoom meeting, and you will be seeing that, okay, daily basis we will be having our recordings. Daily we are recording our recordings for the batches into the Zoom, and these recorded videos will be provided to you on a daily basis. Okay, as part of this particular access, guys, as we said that, okay, we have large set of you can say consultant resumes. We will be providing these consultant resumes. In addition to that, guys, as we said that, okay, we will be providing different sort of training material. So the day that you have been getting enrolled, we will be learning all these different set of technology, and in each of these particular technology, guys, whatever the samples, different sort of templates, different sort of Oracle provided material, some custom templates that we have created, all these things we will be providing from the first day of the enrollment. And guys, the kind of material that we are using, you will be amazed that, okay, we are creating these sort of PPTs so that you will be getting benefit. Always it is not advisable and useful for you to go and check 2 hours of video, but as a quick refresher, you will be getting an access for these sort of PPTs for all the concept that we will be discussing, that everything will be explained in detail, whatever the navigations and the functional thing that we are going to explain, whatever the technical navigations that we are going to discuss, all these things we are going to discuss and put it across for your reference point, along with the business keywords, along with the business definition, as well as the layman terms about these particular technologies concept. Everything we have explained in detail so that you will be able to learn, not learn as a student, but you will be, after completing of this particular training program, you should be freely and confidently claim yourself as a full-time Oracle Fusion technical consultant having 2 to 3 years of experience into this particular domain. Okay. Clear, guys? During the training we will be creating a handwritten notes. Okay, as part of handwritten notes, guys, as you see that there is one sort of training that we are going to cover, OIC. So we will be starting mostly like what that particular tool is about. Like if we say what is OIC, so guys, OIC, one of the tool that will help us to build the integration between two applications, like these sort of questions that we are going to have, and I will be explaining all these things into a handwritten notes, and all these handwritten notes of a live training will be provided to you as part of this particular training program. Okay, in addition to that, guys, as we said that, okay, we are going to offer different sort of interview questions, assignments. So as you see that, okay, here for different sort of trainings, different sort of technology that we have been working upon, we have created different sort of assignments. From the first day of an enrollment, you will be getting an access for all these things as part of learning. The moment we will be covering these sort of trainings, we will be referring these things and giving you these assignments. For each of these training, we have these sort of predefined assignment ready. We will be having these sort of interview questions from the basic to advanced level. Okay, like SQL is the basic prerequisites, whatever the questions related to SQL. BIP report is one of the technology, and different technologies are there for which we have a huge set of interview questions which we have prepared. And these are not the dummy based interview questions. These are the real time interview questions that we as a consultant also are hiring. What sort of expertise that we are looking into the people that I'm hiring into my team, those sort of interview questions we have kept it in for your references. Okay. Guys, in addition to that, whatever the terminologies that we are going to refer, it is very important for you to conceptually understand different tools, different sort of tools, their benefits, their advantages, disadvantages, and what are the comparative analysis between those terms, between those tools. So we have kept these particular sheets for the comparative tools, that once we are going to learn each of these technology, by end of learning these data extraction technology, we have four major technology. Once we are going to learn these technology, you should be clear to understand, think through, and decide which technology best suits your client requirement, which technology suits to your solutioning, and accordingly you as a consultant will be choosing and picking that technology to offer a solution for your customer problem. It is nothing that, okay, we should only need to learn this, or we should need to provide only the solution through this technology, or this, or this, or this. There are certain scenarios, there may be some pros and cons, there may be some sort of speciality of each of these particular tool that we will be learning as part of this particular training, so that after you learn this particular program, you, you basically talk, behave, and discuss as a consultant, not as a developer. Because guys, this particular training is not to make you a developer like a Java developer or a mobile developer or a website developer. This is making you a consultant like you, as you seen that, okay, consultant like lawyers, CA, and you maybe see doctors, MBBS doctor. These are the consultant people. Trust them, they are reaching out to them for their consulting experience because they understand, they know their subject well. That is the reason, guys, ERP is a subject area that is requiring a special skill set, making you a consultant. Companies, big organization, big managers, big organizations will trust you as a consultant to provide the solution to their problem statements. Okay. So guys, considering this and what I have planned for, this is something that we have looked into the prerequisites and different sort of prerequisites, as we discussed, that what we are going to offer, what the training is all about, and different sort of things, that everything will be handed over to you guys. All these things, whatever the complete course material, whatever the different sort of things that we are going to cover, different sort of concept, everything has been explained here. And all these training, guys, as part of this particular course curriculum at a high level, I'm going to explain. We are going to cover this particular training program almost, if you select these particular thing, okay, we are going to have almost these many things. Almost 94 business object has been selected. If we say not 94, at least 60 concept, because something I have just written for the explanation, at least 60 different tools, techniques, and different sub techniques we are going to learn as part of this particular training program. Okay. Guys, as part of this particular training, the main focus area is the Oracle Fusion Technical as well as Oracle OIC. But in addition to that, after these prerequisites, this prerequisites is just to get enrolled into this training so that you will get an understanding and a knowledge and confidence to understand that, okay, whether you should need to choose this particular training or not. But adding to that, guys, talking about the functional aspects, what we are going to learn initially in the first week of this particular training, what we are going to learn: access and navigation. What are the different software, how to access that particular software, what are the different high level navigation of that particular software, that we are going to learn. Then guys, in this software, Like suppose this is the software, we will be providing you the access for this particular software. To access the software, guys, you will be provided with this some sort of URL. You must need to have some sort of browser and internet connection. We put this particular thing into the browser. We will be landing into the landing login page. We will provide our username password. Everyone will be provided their username password. Once we get into this login password, as you are going to log in into Gmail account or something, we will be landing into our software. Okay. So guys, this software, this URL, what we used to call this particular URL in terms of Fusion, we used to call that as an instance or pod. Okay, so we will be understanding what is instance, what is pod, how many pods that the companies may be having. So guys, once Tata Group is purchasing Oracle Fusion software, this company Tata Group will be getting two pod. One is for development pod, one is the prod pod. What are these differences of these particular pod? All these things we will be discussing and learning. As part of this particular thing as server, as we purchasing one software, but we will be eventually getting three softwares internally. One is the Fusion application, one is OTBI server, and one is the UCM server. What is the uses and the purpose and how to access three different software, we will be learning as part of this particular training. Okay. Then guys, once we are going to access this particular software, what are the different sort of users that we are going to use? So guys, this software will be used by different kind of users. Okay, what are these user type, guys? The users implies self-service. Guys, the employees of the company may be using the software. The manager of those company, like these people are the manager for some of the employee. The HR of that company, the admin of that company may be using that particular software. So employee may be using this software for what purpose, guys? Employee may be using this particular software to check their pay slip. Suppose download the pay slip. They may need to use this particular software to check leave balance. They want to check apply leave. Okay, why the manager need to use this particular software? This particular software may be used by managers for certain purpose. Human resource may be used for different purpose. Okay, so guys, that is the way that we are going to learn about this particular thing, starting with the application navigation, then moving to what is data and information. Then guys, for this particular software, what is the security, how the security of this particular software is being managed? This is very important part. As an admin, we should need to learn. So we will be learning, we are going to learn this particular software, the security concept, what is the authentication, authorization, what is the concept of role-based access control, the user management, how we are going to manage the user. And in case we are supposed to manage the user, what we can do with the user management? We can search the user, we can create the new user, we can, there may be a request to reset the password for the user. We may assign some role to the user. We need to remove some user. Maybe some user has tried to log in into this particular application multiple times and they have logged their account. So as an admin, we have to log or unlock their account. We may be required to compare to user. Like suppose I reported that, okay, Piyush is the user and Kumar is the user. Kumar is able to perform some sort of action while Piyush is not able to use. So the admin will come and compare the access of these two users and it finds that, okay, Kumar is able to perform that action because Kumar is having one role as a payroll manager. Kumar can act as a payroll manager. That's why Kumar is able to see the salary. But Piyush is not working as a payroll manager. He's not able to see the salary. So guys, we will be learning all these things about the user management. Same way, role management. We can understand what are the different kind of roles that the Fusion software is having, how to search for the role, copy the role, compare different sort of role, how we are going to create our own role. Okay, sometime we require some custom roles to be created by a consultant. and how to simulate the role. Suppose we have created some role, how that role will be working and behaving, we will be seeing from the UI, from the pictorial way. This is the important part that we are going to learn as part of this particular training program. Second part that is important, that we are going to learn different sort of tools and techniques related to the customization of the application. So guys, this Fusion application that we are going to see, generally it has three different kind of pages. Okay, one is the classic type of page, the other one is the responsive type of page, and third one is the redwood kind of page. So guys, this same application, different pages are available in different sort of techniques. One is based on the OAF technique, the other one, the current most popular and the recent one which is used in the, that is the responsive page, and the future one is the redwood page. So guys, currently we are into this particular page style. To customize any of the page which are into the responsive page, guys, we have different sort of softwares available, different sort of small tools available like Sandbox. What is the purpose of these particular tool? Each of these tools are meant for different purpose, like user interface text. Guys, suppose in the software we want to change any label. If we go there, and here we have certain things, different sort of labels has been listed down there. If we go to this My Client Group, go to this page called Person Management. In this, guys, we have some form open. In that form, there is some label that we want to change. Here it is coming OHR number. Here also it is coming OHR number. Instead of OHR number, we want to show something called person number. So to change the look and feel and the UI, which tool we are going to use, this is the tool that we are going to use. In case we need to change the appearances of the software, guys, like suppose if we go and access this particular page, we see that okay, this software is opening into black in color. This is going to show these tiles into round in shape. Instead of that, we want to show into square in shape. We see that this label is coming white text, we want to show it in red text. Okay, some look and feel of the application we want to change. Then we have one tool available that is called appearances. We will be using and learning this sort of tool. If we want to add some new custom pages, guys, in this particular application we have different tabs. Each of these particular tabs is having different sort of pages. In case we want to add our own custom page into this particular software, then we will be learning how to access this particular software to add new pages. Through which tool? Through this page. And guys, there is the last customization sort of software, that is a human capital management design software. In any of the form that we are going to open, if some fields are there, we want to make certain fields mandatory, we want to hide this particular field, or we want to make certain fields mandatory, then what we are going to learn, in that case, this is the software that we are going to learn to use this particular software to make certain fields mandatory or hide any field or hide any section. Okay. These are the two very important aspects of a Fusion technical training, but these can be conducted by the functional user also. That is the reason I have kept into the functional side. In addition to that, guys, as part of this particular training, we have different sort of utilities. Some small sort of utilities provided by Oracle, like set preferences. Once you log in into the application, guys, you want to set your personal choices, that you want to see the application into German language. You want to see all the dates to be appear into some specific date format like DDMMYY format, something like that. So this is the tool that we are going to use to set those particular preferences. There is one tool that is available to upload some file. You want to upload some file for certain purpose into the software. This is the tool available. Guys, you want to submit some sort of programs. Okay, whether these programs has been seeded program provided by Oracle. Okay, so to run those program, guys, we are using this particular utility called schedule processes, or these programs are the custom programs. We as a technical consultant created some program and we want to submit and run those program. How we are going to run? Using this particular tool. How to access this tool, how to navigate this tool, how to search these particular tools, how to submit these particular programs. Once we submit this program, how to track the completion of this program. In case this program has been successfully completed or error out. In case they have error out, what is the log file? Where are the log file? How to download those log file? Check those log file and debug those program. All these things we will be seeing as part of this training. Okay. Same way, guys, we are going to learn about transaction console, which is also one of the important aspect. This is something related to the approval management. Guys, what we are going to do, different sort of transactions. Suppose as a manager, I am going to transfer one employee from Delhi to Bangalore. So once I do that transaction, it should not need to commit into the system. It should need to go to the HR. HR should need to review and approve. Once HR approve it, it will go to the HOD of that department, then only it will be approved. So guys, we will be learning through this particular software how we are going to design different sort of custom workflows, how we are going to define different sort of customization in the different sort of workflows that we are going to define. Okay. So these are the different sort of utilities that we are going to have. In addition to that, guys, as part of this particular training, there has been small sort of softwares that we are going to use. Some of the softwares that we are going to provide, we will be going to provide you the Oracle Fusion Cloud access. We will be providing you the Oracle OIC access and ADFD plugin. There is a plugin that we need to install for using some of the utilities and tools. So we will be providing, and some of the softwares that you can easy to download software from Oracle, like you should be having some browser, you must be using Notepad++, SOAP, UI, Postman. These are the tools that we are going to learn as part of this particular training program so that you can install. Okay. Talking about guys main content of this particular training, if we close this particular part of the functional aspect, the main thing is the technicality. Looking into the technicality, guys, the technical work has been considered into three main domain. One is the data extraction and report technologies. What is the data extraction, guys? Suppose on a daily basis there has been 100 of employees are leaving Tata Sons, okay, and the CHRO of the company wants to, on the daily basis, he wants to see the list of employees who has been leaving the organization in this particular month. Okay, so the HR should not need to go to the system and check each the record into the system, create a report manually and send that to the CHRO. There may be some techniques, there may be some tools available into the system through which we will be creating some data extraction script. We will be creating some sort of reports. That report will be extracted and delivered to CHRO of the company. So guys, mainly we have three different technology, two technology which are common, like whether you are a Fusion technical, human capital management consultant, or financial consultant, or supply chain consultant. These two technologies are common. These are the primary technology. As any Fusion technical consultant, we must need to know these two technologies. Okay, so we will be learning what are the BIP report, what is OTBI report to extract the data. Okay, in the BIP report, guys, what we are going to learn as part of this particular training, we will be learning the basic navigations. In navigation, we will be learning administrative tasks. In the administrative tasks, guys, we will be learning what are the different kind of folders are available, what are the seeded folders available into this particular, like some custom folders, and for each of the modules we will be having different folders. We will be understanding how to cut, copy, paste any report, hide and hide the report, rename the report, delete the report, how to migrate the component from one instance to another instance. And we will be learning to build the custom BIP reports. To build the custom BIP report, guys, we have different sort of components. What are the major component that we are going to have in this? The major component will be, guys, data model. We will be learning data models, different kind of data models, or the data models itself is having different subcomponent data sets. These are the different kind of data sets that we are going to learn. Okay, in addition to that, there is something called data links, that if we created multiple data sets, we need to connect with them. Like it's like joining two different tables. It's if we are getting the data for the you can say customer, and we are getting the data from the orders. So what order has been placed by which customer, so for that particular purpose we are going to use data links. Guys, this particular training program is only using one technical term, one technology it is using, that is SQL. Okay, other than that, this particular tool and technology is just either this is a property based, there may be some properties that we will be setting, or it may be some questionnaire, it will ask some questions, we will be answering those questions, and internally in backend some code will be generated. Or it is a wizard based sort of thing, some wizard will open, we will make a choose or choices something, and based on that some code will be generated for us. Okay, only technicality being involved is SQL. And talking, guys, SQL, if we are familiar with SQL, we will be learning first of all what are the different sort of tables available into the Fusion, what are the different sort of views available into the Fusion, what is the seeded tables. And guys, here in Fusion we cannot create any custom table. No, We cannot create any custom table here. Only the tables that has been provided by Oracle, we can refer only those tables only. Okay. Moving ahead, guys, if we said SQL, in SQL, guys, we have different sort of statements. Only the kind of a statement that is allowed, only select a statement. We can only fetch the data. Nothing else we can do. If it say what are not allowed, you will see we cannot create or replace any component. We cannot insert, update, delete, or merge. These commands are not working. We does not have the command to commit, rollback, or save point. We does not have the any capability to do any sort of PLSQL operation. We cannot create any package, procedure, function, triggers, cursor, exceptions, nothing. Guys, it does not make that okay. Then what we are going to do? How we are? It's like if it's not that okay, we have to write. We have different tools available. Through those particular tools, all these operations will be done. As part of this particular training, we are not going to the classic way to write the code, but there has been tools available for which we are going to learn different techniques. Okay. And as part of this, guys, data model has different sort of parameters, parameter properties, different kind of parameters that we have, different sort of properties of these parameters. What is LOVs? What are the concept of bursting? Different kind of layouts that we are going to have. Manual layouts, we have 3 different kind of layout we are going to learn. RTF layout is mean to build the letters, large volume of data. That's how we will be going to learn each of these particular technologies. Same way, guys, as part of this particular training program, if we understand, we are considering different sort of data loading techniques also. As we said, this is the technology. Same way, there is one data extraction technology related to the HCM extract. This tool is only available for the HCM module. It will not help you to extract the data from supply chain and finance. Same way, guys, we have certain tools and techniques available for data loading technologies. There has been different sort of technologies available. Few are for the HCM module and few technologies are available for the supply chain and financial module. We will be learning as part of this particular training how to prepare the data file, how to prepare the data, how to load the data, how to validate the data, how to monitor the progress of the data. In case some data has been failed, what will be the reason of that particular failure of the data? Correct that data and reload that data, checking the progress of the data, head count of the data, all these things using these particular technologies we will be learning. Okay. Then, guys, very important part to learn OIC, which is important to integrate the data between 2 or more applications. What we used to call that 2 or more applications will talk to each other or exchange the data. So for that, guys, very important aspect is web services. We will be learning web services in detail. What is web services? Why is web services? What are the different type of web services are available? What kind of tools that are available to use this particular web services? SOAP, UI, and Postman are the tools that we are supposed to use to test the web services. So we have 2 type of web services, guys, SOAP type and REST type. What are the reason? What are the purpose? All these things we are going to learn. What are the work of a consultant that we are going to use? As a Fusion technical consultant, guys, we have to identify that for some particular purpose, like suppose we want to create a worker. Okay. In case we want to create a worker, whether any service is available or not, whether that service is available of a SOAP type or a REST type. If that is available for the SOAP type, what is the URL for that service? We want to test that service. Once we test that service, we want to document that service. Once we document that service, we have to educate this service to the OIC consultant that, okay, see boss, in case you want to connect with Fusion application to create a worker, this service is available. This service is having this URL. Use this username, password. This service accept these sort of inputs, pass these inputs. This is the format that you should need to pass the input. Once you pass this input, you will be getting an output. This is the way the output is coming. We as a technical consultant need to check all that web service, prepare the document in any manner. You can create a recorded video, you can create it a text file, you can create it a PPT, and we have to pass this knowledge to the OIC, guys, because OIC is to call these services from this particular platform. There may be the service available for the REST type. So REST type may be having how to identify the service. There may be what are input and output payload, what are the different method of REST services, to get the data, to insert the data, to update the data, to delete the data. We are going to learn all these things practically in demonstration. So guys, once we are learning this particular tool, you have seen that, okay, all different basic real-time services that are available from the Fusion side. Okay, like services to connect with BIP server, to service to submit with the ERP cloud application, to submit the ESSO, all the service practical demonstration we will be seeing. And in this service, guys, each service may offer different sort of operation. Like in case you want to create a report, you want to create a report folder, you want to run the report, you want to check whether the report exists, you want to check whether the folder exists. Each service may offer different sort of functionalities. We will be using these particular functionalities. In case we want to run the report, then guys, all the possible variants that can happen, whether the report that we are going to run that does not accept any parameter, okay, or any report that will accept only single parameter, any report that may accept a single parameter with multiple values, any report that may accept multiple parameters. So all these sample payloads, how we are going to create these sample payloads, how we are going to pass these parameter, what is the meaning of this parameter, why we are passing this parameter into XML format, what is XML format, all these things we are going to learn as part of this particular training. Okay. And then guys, the most important part, and I will say that, okay, this particular, if you learn this Fusion technical, these three things will definitely get you the job. But icing on the cake is that we are not letting you only complete Fusion technical here, but you are going to learn Fusion technical plus OIC. OIC is the main platform that will help you to build a different sort of integration to exchange the data between two different applications. Taking an example, guys, suppose TCS is the company, they want to run the payroll for their employee. By 25th of every month, TCS will calculate all the employees' data, what is their current salary, what is the total number of leaves that they have taken, and they decided that for each 2 lakh employees, this is the actual payment that is supposed to be done. Okay. Now TCS has supposed 2 lakh employees, 50,000 employees has enrolled with HDFC Bank, 50,000 with ICICI Bank, 1 lakh employees with Citibank. So what has happened on 25th of every month, TCS has to calculate the salary of each of the employee and generate 3 different files. Okay, one for the Citibank, one for the ICICI Bank, and one for the HDFC Bank. What is the technique that we are going to use to generate the file, guys? We have learned different sort of techniques to export the data. By using any of these reporting technology, we will be creating and generating the file and sending that file to the HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and Citibank. What that team will go do with that data, guys? Suppose HDFC Bank says that, okay, by 27th, you send me the file for the employees for which you want me to pay the salary. What content you need to send? You need to send me the branch code. You need to send me the IFSC code. You want to send me the bank account number, and you need to tell me the amount that is supposed to be credited. I will do the credit. Okay, that is the format that HDFC Bank will say. The ICICI Bank will say that you have to send me the file on by 28th you send me maximum. After that, if you are sending, I will not be able to process. You send me the file, you send me the first figure that you need to send, that is the amount, comma, the account number, comma, IFSC code. These 3 things you will send, I will make the payment. Citibank will say that, okay, you send me the file on 25th itself, you send me the file into XML format. I don't understand CSV format or something. You extract the data and send me the data into this particular format. So guys, once we get collaborated with HDFC Bank, Citibank, and ICICI Bank, okay, there is a team of consultant from these particular bank also, because they are also using some software. They are accepting the data and we are sending the data. TCS is sending the data from Fusion application. So TCS will say that I have my own security. HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and Citibank will say I have my own security. I will not let you to send the file directly to my server. HDFC will also say that, okay, I will not let you to send the file to my server. Fusion TCS team will say, I will not let you to connect with my server. So, but the data has to be exchanged. Then what and who will do the exchange of the data? Then both the companies will agree that, okay, let's bring some middle person. let's bring some bridge between both the softwares, so that this software we will also allow, we will send the data to this software and you will also send the data to this software. Once you send the data to this software is allowed to connect with SDFC. It will send the data to SDFC and it is allowed to connect with Fusion also. It will connect with the Fusion, take the data from Fusion and transform the data and send the data to SDFC application. Okay, so guys, once it is trying to get the data from Fusion, suppose Fusion is having the date is maintained into the Fusion into DDMMY format, and the gender is maintained into the Fusion application as male, MALE, while SDFC wants to receive the date into YYYMMDD format. So here we are supposed to do some sort of transformation, some sort of logic that we have to build that will take the data from Fusion. Suppose two softwares have to two softwares have to communicate with each other, so they have to exchange the data into the acceptable format. Okay, the format that has been agreed by both the companies. So who will transform that data? This OIC is the software that we will be going to transform the data. Okay, so guys, in OIC we have three major services offered by OIC tool. Okay, one is the integration cloud service. Guys, this service is called ICS. Once we are supposed to exchange the data between two applications, we are going to use the software called ICS. In any of the job portal, in any of the application that you are looking for, if any company says that, okay, we are having an opportunity for OIC, they are looking for somebody who's an expert as an ICS consultant, who should be able to build the integration between two or more applications. Okay, so guys, in this particular training program, we will be covering the Fusion technical and we will be covering ICS from very basic till the advanced level. Everything will be covered into this, building the basic integration. And in addition to that, we are going to cover the advanced level and intermediate level. The second portion is, guys, VBCS. VBCS is one of the service that will allow you, as these pages has been built. Okay, these are the different sort of pages built. As we said that there has been three different technologies to build these particular pages. In case the companies want to purchase and build some sort of custom pages. Okay, so the latest technology that is available to build the pages is VBCS. As part of this particular training program, VBCS is, guys, actually a complete, you can say, end-to-end different sort of training. It itself is required 40+ hours of training, but as part of this particular training program, guys, the fundamentals, basic and some sort of basic screens that will perform to connect with the database, creating a custom tables, searching the data, inserting, updating, deleting, all these things we are going to cover in VBCS also. Okay, the third thing that we are going to have, that is the process cloud services. So guys, process cloud service we are not covering at this particular training, because PCS is a completely end-to-end, a different sort of streamline of expertise. It requires different sort of, you can say, skill set and different tools, techniques, and it requires a complete set of separate training. But as part of this particular training program, guys, we are already covering transaction management. Okay, as part of Fusion, we have something called transaction management, transaction console. This transaction console is nothing but this is the approval management. We have different sort of tools and techniques available into the Fusion itself. This is the approval management that we are going to learn here, how to define the approvals, custom approvals, what are the seeded workflow approvals are there. All these things we are going to cover here. Okay, as part of this particular training program, we are going to learn the approval management here. Okay. And this VBCS also we are going to cover from basic level, not to basic, we are going to cover as at the intermediate level. We are going to cover this as an intermediate level. We are going to create a custom pages here. Okay, with DML sort of operation, we are going to create a page, search the page, we are able to create a custom tables. We are going to insert the data, update the data, delete the data. So this is the entire course curriculum, guys, that we are going to cover as part of this particular training program, starting from the prerequisites, considering this particular functional area, considering the technicalities, different sort of tools and techniques that we are going to available. And guys, for each of these particular tools and techniques, we have almost 200 plus actual real-time components that we are having. I'm quickly moving to just to showcase what sort of components that we are going to have to build and provide you. As part of this particular training program, guys, we are going to give you all these things, what this software is, how the navigation is, how to do this. Guys, you see all these components we have created for you. Once we are going to learn the BIP, we will be learning about the data set, different sort of combinations, whatever the different possible combination of data sets that are available that we are going to learn. Then guys, we have different sort of parameter, all different sort of parameters that are possible as of now, whatever the technology allows. We are having these samples for you that you can refer, and all these things we will be learning as a practicality. Different sort of template that we are available into the Fusion that we are going to learn. Same way, guys, we pick any of the technology. Okay, if we are picking any of these particular technology, that HDL, HSDL, FBDI, ADFDI, okay, for data loading, that if we see OTBI, in OTBI, guys, we have a separate folder for OTBI also. If you go to the OTBI, you will see so many sample extracts, different sort of reports that we have built upon. How to copy the report, how to create the report, how to rename the report, cut, copy, paste, how to open the report. Everything we will be learning as part of this particular training program. Each and every navigation, each of these buttons, each of these modules we will be learning. Okay, so just to remind you guys, to get a better benefits and capabilities and best utilize this particular training program, as we said that, okay, we have already going to offer this early bird offer. Okay, hence guys, request you, if you find this particular training relevant to your dreams and to your operational and professional requirements, please get yourself enrolled today. If anybody who's enrolling today, you will be getting an additional discount of 2,000 rupees. In addition to that, you will be getting a 2 months of additional Fusion stable server access that cost you 6,000. So total discount that you are going to avail, roughly you will be getting a 8,000 of discount. Okay, 2 months of access you will be getting, and 2,000 of a direct cash discount you are getting. Okay, and now guys, over to you guys. In case you have any doubts and questions, please let me know and I will be able to address those questions and queries.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi.
Yes, Srujana, tell me.
Yes, yes. So, hi. So just a quick question. So we have this. Can you go down a little bit?
Sorry, team. So just before getting into questions, we have a small announcement. So as Piyush mentioned already, today we had a demo on this Oracle Fusion Technical plus OIC. So today we had a demo, and from tomorrow onwards, we'll be going to start a regular sessions. So before getting into the questions, I just want to highlight our offerings as well. So basically, it's a 2 months training program team. So daily, Monday to Saturday, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. IST, you will be having a live session. So timings will be 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. IST. So people who are from different time zones, you can check the time slot in your time zone. And in this, you will get lifetime video access. So daily session will be recorded and uploaded to the portal. So whenever if you miss the session, you can also go through that and you can reach out to us if you have any questions. And after the training also, when you are into job, if you want to refer any particular topic for your reference, so you can also use our videos to go through. And along with that, you will be provided with the 5 months of Fusion server access and also the 2 months of OIC server access to practice the application. So whatever the test cases that the Piyush will be going to show in the classes, the same thing also you can practice end to end in the instances. And coming to the placement assistance, like once the training has been completed, you will be assisted with the placements. Like it starts from the resume preparation. Like we will be assisting you how to prepare a resume for a fresher as well as an experienced professional. So what are the roles and responsibilities you need to keep, how you can prepare a resume, and also how you can portray yourself in the interviews. Everything will be guided. Along with that, you will be given with the interview question and answers for each and every concept. And along with that, we will also be taking the mock interviews. So it will be taken by the real-time working professionals or real-time the persons who are having a very high positions in the MNCs. So it will be beneficial for you people when you are facing a real-time interviews. And finally, as Piyush already has shown, that every day in the groups, we will be posting the requirements from our tie-up companies. And we will also push your profiles to our tie-up companies for the interview scheduling part as well. So we request everyone, it's like a end-to-end implementation and the real-time training program with the placement assistance. So it's not a basic training program that you will be seeing. So it's an end-to-end. The every day the training will be taking place on a real-time scenarios, and along with that, Piyush will be providing the daily assignments as well with the real-time scenarios. So as we committed after our training program, you will be getting a good exposure of real-time professional of 3 to 4 years. So I request everyone like who are interested, please do reach out to us either by filling the Google form or reach out to us on the number 8179563510. So Varma, please post that number in the chat so that team will be able to find out. So please reach out to us and confirm the enrollments today or by tomorrow afternoon, as it's too late night in India. So I request everyone, please do reach out to us and confirm the enrollments, because for the first day enrollments, we are giving this early bird offered price. So team, usually the course price is 25,000, but after discount, we are giving it 22,999 with 2 months additional server access. Who are going to enroll by today night or by tomorrow first off. So please do reach out to us and confirm the enrollments. So now you can unmute yourself and you can start asking the questions if you have anything.
So what are the
Hello, hi
timings?
Piyush.
What are
Hi
the
Piyush.
timings?
Piyush, can you hear me? Okay.
You're saying training is 1 hour or like a 1.5 hour? 8:30 to 9:30 you say.
Yes, daily it will be like 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. IST only. Just for today, as it is a demo, it was slightly extended, but daily it was like 1 hour session only.
Piyush, can you hear me? This is Sujan.
Oh.
Hello.
Yes, Sujana, tell me.
Yeah, Piyush. I have a quick question. So we have inbound integration where we get the data from external sources to Oracle Fusion, right? Like SDL, HDL.
Yes.
So that is different from OIC, right? It sounds like OIC is more of a outbound
No,
integration.
not like that. What has happened? HDL, HSDL, FDI, and AIDFDI, these are the technology to load the data into the Fusion. But what you are supposed to do, some external party is sharing you the data either on a email or some FTP server or through some servers. You as a consultant will be receiving a data from functional consultant or from your manager, and you will be manually transforming the data from that Excel file into these particular formats and manually load the data. Manually
Right.
means within the Fusion technology. But OIC is to automate the thing. Suppose some third-party application, some bank, HDFC Bank is preparing the data that, okay, salary, you send the data to HDFC Bank to that this, please credit this salary. They credited that salary and they mark the status as success, and they want to send this file back to you, and you have to read that file, and then this OIC will call the HDFC tool and they will insert the data for each of the employee for that particular month that salary credited successfully, so that in Fusion there is some process is going to be generated automatically that will generate the pay slip. So it is a two-way integration. Once two or more applications are supposed to communicate, OIC is supposed to communicate with Fusion and some third-party application. And in Fusion, different tools and techniques which are available, OIC is going to expose these particular tools through this sort of web services that we are going to learn. Okay, so it's a two-way sort of communication that The entire purpose of OIC is to establish the communication between two or more application. Okay.
Okay.
Hope that
Okay.
answers
Got.
your question.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Piyush.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah, hi
Dharma, tell me.
Piyush. Hi Piyush.
Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. I'll call out the name. Just whosoever has the questions, please unmute yourself. I'll call out the name one by one. Veera, you please go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about the OCI? Like, is it different than the OIC?
Okay. I will answer to that. What has happened? This particular tools, this particular Oracle Fusion server, OIC server, these are two different server which has been hosted somewhere. What is that hosted? This is OIC. As you see that nowadays everything is on a cloud. Like Netflix is one software which is available into the cloud. You might heard about Amazon AWS, you might have heard about Azure. Same way, Oracle is also having one cloud. That cloud is called OIC. In that OIC, we have this software hosted. We are learning this software. OIC is not part of this. OIC is a separate. OIC is a separate training. That itself is a 20 hours of training. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yes, Naveen, please go ahead.
Yeah, Piyush. So wanted to understand, like, I have the experience in EBS, but Fusion side I worked on OIC part. So it will be a good technique in this way, or what is
Sure,
the better approach?
I'll address that query. Sagar, over to you, Sagar.
Yeah, hi Piyush.
Yes,
So Piyush,
Sagar.
my question is like, which module are you covering in this technical side? Like, it would be HCM, finance, or supply chain. So that is my question.
So, Sagar, just answering to you, this particular course has been designed as a full Fusion technical. There is no specific training that is specific to the module. It is going to learn the technical tools. As we said that, okay, there are certain tools which are available common. We are going to learn these particular tools. Once you learn the capabilities of this particular tool, you will be applying these concepts into whether you want to extract the data from supply chain or finance or HCM. So we have a good balance. There are certain tools which are only specific for the supply chain. So we will be learning those. There may be certain tools which are only for the HCM. There are certain tools which are common. So wherever possible, like suppose for BIP, we try to focus mainly into HCM related tables. In OTBI, we try to capture more of the concepts related to the supply chain related things. So it's a mix and match covering all the things. There is no module specific bifurcations. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Answering to Naveen's question, Naveen, definitely if you have a background into the Oracle related technology, especially into the EBS, so Fusion is a new age system. OIC is a more advanced system. If you know OIC, definitely to have a Oracle Fusion knowledge, you will be a top of all other consultants because you know both the words. You know how to build the components into the Fusion as well as from the OIC side. Okay. So definitely it will give you an added extra advantage into your career. Okay. And since this particular training is hands-on training, this is a complete hands-on training, this will give you entire access and exposure about the different sort of things. And if you are having a good background into EBS, having an understanding of OIC, after this course, if you practice all the assignment, you can straight away claim yourself to have a 4 years of experience as a Fusion technical plus OIC minimum. Okay. And that will grab you a job to some sort of big MNCs like Deloitte, EY, getting a pay package of 18 to 22 lakhs roughly. Okay. Over to you.
Thanks.
Over to you, Raju.
Hey, hi Piyush. I have two doubts actually. Number one, actually OIC, suppose if I learn OIC, we need any like a coding knowledge or like not required for that?
No coding required. Everything what is required into this particular training, we will be scratching this from, we will be explaining and teaching you from scratch. Since we said that, okay, this particular training is for non-IT aspirants or some college students or fresher. So don't worry, everything is from scratch. Secondly, this particular training is called technical training, but there is to learn different sort of technical tools that has been offered to the Fusion technical consultant. There is no coding except writing select statement. And that select statement also, guys, we are covering in detail all the variants of that select statement. If you see in our PPT, we are going to cover all these sort of variants. What are the tables? What are the different sort of capabilities? Only if you are able to understand this slide, that is the only coding required. Rest, everything is drag and drop. Rest everything is properties, and that only the answering to the question, and everything is getting generated automatically. Over to you, Sagar, quickly. Last, Sagar.
Yeah. How many classes of OIC will be there? And PLSQL is not required in any of the Fusion thing. I mean,
No, it is not required. PLSQL is not available. This is only the read-only access for the database. You can only write the select statement. Uh, Roughly, Sagar, we have almost 45 to 50 hours of class. Okay, there is no specific bifurcation, but yes, roughly it will take 10 to 12 hours into the OIC, considering that, okay, we have to have the prerequisites and base for OIC to learn and use. That is the base is web services also. Okay, but it will generally vary based on how we are progressing, how the students are responding, and how you are progressing. Generally, this will be taking 1 week, this will be taking 2-3 weeks, and this will be taking 2 weeks approximately. Okay,
Yeah, Piyush, is the FRS report covered under this
guys,
syllabus?
FRS report, Smart View, Apex, that is not covered as part of this particular training. All these things are not covered. These are the excluded things. Okay, VBCS we have introduced for last 5-6 batches. We are using VBCS also. So we will be covering VBCS. This is included. Okay, but rest of the things are not included into this particular training. Okay.
Yeah. During the practice, if we found any concerns on having any issues while working on the environment, so
So we
are you
have
helping us with this?
yes, we have a dedicated WhatsApp group. You can reach out to us, or admin is also there. The training admin is there. Okay, you can reach out to them, and we will support you guys. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Last few questions, guys, if you have anything. Yes, Naveen, quickly, please. Naveen, please, you have any questions? Over to you, Ravi.
Hi, Piyush.
Yes, Ravi. Naveen, you start,
Yeah,
please.
I have one question.
Yeah, Piyush
Uh,
just wanted to ask from admin side. Hello?
yes,
Hello?
tell me. Guys, just a
Yeah,
second.
just wanted to ask from.
Just a second. I will call out the name. Please ask the question at that time. Last 4 questions I will take for the hands which has been already raised. Naveen, over to you, Naveen.
Yeah, Piyush, so just wanted to ask from admin side, like, do we have the morning batch for this, or it will be only evening batch?
So Naveen, for that, please have a one-on-one conversation from the admin. They will help you. We have multiple batches going on.
Okay,
Based
okay,
on the frequency and schedule, they will help you.
okay.
Over to you, Ravi.
Okay. My question is, you mentioned is a voice, right? Whether
Ravi,
that is
your voice is
generation
not
3
your voice is not clear. Okay, I got your question. So Ravi, we are going to give you the access for Gen 2 and Gen 3, but Gen 3 is in demand. Everyone is looking for Gen 3. We are covering this course for the Gen 3 perspective. The advanced things we are going to learn. Okay. Divakar, over to you, Divakar.
Yeah, one more question.
My question is, for this course, sandboxes and fast formulas also covered, or
Come again.
sandboxes and fast formulas.
Sandbox
The
is covered.
topics.
Sandbox is covered. Fast formula is also covered. From the technical perspective, the concept of fast formula is used in HCM extract. We will be covering all fundamentals, syntax, and everything related to fast formula in HCM extract. Over to you, Nazif.
Yeah, Piyush, just to know that the courses that you have started is the only courses that covered in this thing, right?
No, I didn't get you the question.
No,
Please reach out.
no.
Yes.
Actually, my question is the BBCS in the regarding the OIC part, the BBCS, FBDI, and all the OIC Gen 2, Gen 3, all the things that covered, right? ERP is also covered.
Everything is covered. Fusion application technicalities being covered, OIC is covered very much in detail from basic to advanced. We will be covering the VBCS, creating a page, DML operations, custom objects, all these 4 things we are going to cover. Okay. Last question, guys. Last question, last hand I have seen somebody has raised.
Okay, team. I think it's too late right now. So whoever interested, we request everyone to please reach out to us. And team also sending the payment link over the chat, so you can click on that link and confirm the payment. So let's catch up tomorrow. Thank you everyone for taking your time to attend this demo. Let's catch up tomorrow. Thank you.
Fine. Thank you, everyone.